Right. We'll call to order this special city council meeting for Monday, September the 20th, 2021 at 6 o'clock p.m. Roll call and certification of quorum. All members of council are present in the chambers, so we do have a quorum and 100% attendance. Citizen comments, I'm being told that we have none. All right, so we'll move through that to new business. Second. Sorry. Member Orlando, would you place new business item number 1 on the table, please?
Sure, Mayor. Consideration possible action resolution number R 2021-218. So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Staff report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just briefly, this is one new item. The balance of the year agenda is holdovers from last week. But coming out of that, Hurricane Nicholas saw the need and want to offer up a suggestion that we adopt a resolution that would waive building permit fees that were associated with the storm. Community development staff has also come up and introduced that we would waive actually permits in some cases if there's limited storm damage, just to make that, expedite that and make it as frictionless as possible, if that's a word. Nothing to add.
I think it's a good gesture and a good move. We've done this historically, especially after storms, where we want to get people back as soon as they can, back to normal. So questions, comments from council? Okay. Seeing none. All right, Madam Secretary, we'll call for the vote.
Member Orlando?
Aye.
Member Carbone?
Aye.
Member Kimcar?
Aye.
Member Hernandez?
Aye.
Member Little?
Aye.
Member Perez?
Aye.
Member Owens?
Aye.
The motion carries 7-0 to adopt resolution number R 2021-218.
All right, moving forward, we have new business continued from our council meeting last week. Member Carbone, would you put new business 2 on?
Thank you, Mayor. Consideration possible action resolution R 2021-175. So moved.
Second.
We have motion in 2 seconds. So with that, we're into staff report.
Thanks, sir. As council recalls from our CIP work and particularly the update we did on water wastewater systems, that we do have infrastructure even to the west of 288 that is showing age and useful life and in need of rehab. This particular lift station is a major one, servicing majority of Shadow Creek Ranch and in need of rehab. As we did bid that out and recommend the award of $947,000 to NERI to get that work completed. That's been designed and ready to go. Nothing to add.
All right. Questions, comments from council? Member Owens?
Yeah, going in and reading the information on that, says there's probably going to be some delays in the pump and the other equipment that they need out there, and it may cost to have some additional days. Is that something that we would pay for, the additional days on their charges? Would that be something
No.
for us or not?
No, Councilwoman. It's just additional days to procure the equipment. There's no charges to the city.
Okay. I was just wondering if we do that, if it is a thing, then we could hold it, approve it, but hold the notice to proceed until they did get the equipment. Okay, that's all I have.
All right. Any other questions, comments? Seeing none, Madam Secretary, we'll call for the vote.
Member Carbone?
Aye.
Member Kimcar?
Aye.
Member Hernandez?
Aye.
Member Little? Aye. Member Perez?
Aye.
Just in time. Member
Good
Owens?
deal. Aye.
Member Orlando?
Yeah.
The motion
6-0.
The motion carries 7-0 to adopt resolution number R 2021-175.
Yeah, Member Perez doesn't know that we're going to send him the bills, so he just voted. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Member Hernandez, would you place number 3 on the table, please?
Yes, sir, Mayor. Consideration and possible action resolution number R 2021-208. So moved.
Second. A motion and a second. Staff report.
We have been looking at some time for water quality issues, concerns in existing area of Pearland, that being Oakbrook Estates. After analysis, really comes down to the need to move the water, and so we've designed this project that's been put out to bid, finally ready to put that into construction now. Did get a good amount of interest on the bids in the market and competitive pricing, and ready to recommend that to Scohill tonight for the $600,000. Nothing to add.
All All right. Questions, comments from council? Seeing none, Madam Secretary will call for the vote.
Member Hernandez.
Aye.
Member Little.
Aye.
Member Perez.
Aye.
Member Owens.
Aye.
Member Orlando.
Aye.
Member Carbone.
Aye.
Member Camcar.
Aye.
The motion carries 7-0 to adopt resolution number R 2021-208.
All right. Moving forward, new business item number 4. Member Camcar, would you place that on the table, please?
Yes, sir. Consideration and possible action resolution R 2021-199. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Before we go to staff report, Member Hernandez.
Yes, Mayor, I will be recusing myself from this particular item, so I'll be back.
All right, thank you. And we do have a member from Keep Pearland Beautiful here. Should we have a question?
Yes.
All right. Perfect. All right, good deal. Staff report.
Thanks, sir. This is an amendment to the operating agreement we have with Keep Pearland Beautiful, who takes care of our Stella Roberts Recycling Center, done so well for the last several years. This particular item is updates based upon some of the contract language with our new Frontier Waste and reconciling those, keeping those in alignment. And so how those fees and so forth is calculated and where that goes to is being updated with this. Nothing to add on that.
All right, any questions, comments, concerns from council? Seeing none, move in that direction. Madam Secretary, call for the vote.
Member Camcar.
Aye.
Member Little. Member Perez.
Aye.
Member Owens.
Aye.
Member Orlando.
Aye.
Member Carbone.
Aye.
The motion carries 6-0 to adopt resolution number R 2021-199.
If somebody wants to reach back for Adrian. So what, the next two, so, yeah, so the next two, the full text has to be read in its entirety. So what I'm going to do is have Mr. Coker will read the full text on number 5. If I could get Member Little to so move on that, and the next one with Mr. Perez, that would work fine. So
I can put those both on at the same time if you'd prefer.
and do we have to have separate votes then?
No, just one vote can pass both.
Well, let's do that. If Member Little can do the so move at the end of it, that'd be great. Thanks.
Okay.
Consideration of possible action resolution number R 2021.
I'll go ahead and read this, and then after that, if you'll just so move, then that way they'll both be on the table, and then y'all can vote on both at once. And just to clarify before I do so, these are, as council has seen, these are resolutions that are required to proceed with the acquisition of property by eminent domain. Just to clarify, in this particular case, the city and the property owners have agreed on the price, and so that's not being contested. There are some partial lien interests that we have to go through the process. It's a friendly condemnation process, and so I just wanted to make sure the council is aware of that, and that these are also acquisitions that are not being paid for by city tax dollars. So I'll go ahead and read these into the record. Consideration and possible action, resolution number 2021-206, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Pearland, Texas, authorizing the power of eminent domain to acquire fee title interest, a sanitary sewer easement, and a temporary construction easement on certain property for public infrastructure improvements, road and sewer, being tracts of land containing .1141 acres, 4,971 square feet, a .0343 acre, 1,491 square feet, and a temporary construction easement located within the HTMB Company Survey Abstract 549, Brazoria County, Texas, and being a portion of Lot 54, Allison Ritchie Gulf Coast Home Company. My screen just disappeared. I'm going to read from up here now. That's okay. So let me see, where was I? Being a portion of Lot 54 of the Allison Ritchie Gulf Coast Home Company Subdivision, Section 24, recorded in Volume 2, page 89, Brazoria County Plat Records, said .1141 acre tract also being a portion of called Lot 16, Flora Edition 7 subdivision, and recorded in the name of Lenore Dominguez in Brazoria County Clerk's File number 2007-066-024. And I do not have to read the remaining portion of that, so I'll go to number 6 now, so that could scroll up on the screen. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, consideration possible action, resolution 2021-2005, a resolution City Council of Pearland, Texas, authorizing the power of eminent domain to acquire fee fee title interest, a sanitary sewer easement, and a temporary construction easement on certain property for public infrastructure, road and sewer, being tracts of land containing .1421 acre, 6,188 square feet, and a .0426 acre, 1,856 square feet, and a temporary construction easement located in the HTMBBR Company Survey, Abstract 549, Brazoria County, Texas, and being a portion of Lot 52, the Allison Ritchie Gulf Coast Home Company subdivision, Section 24, recorded in Volume 2, page 89, Brazoria County Plat Records. Said .1421 acre tract also being a portion of a called 2.50 acre tract recorded in the name of Charles Vagel, Itex, and Brazoria County Clerk's File number 2004-046805 for the construction and maintenance of improvements on certain real property.
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. Any additional staff report, Mr. Coker?
Nothing to add unless council has any questions.
All right. Any questions, comments, concerns from council? Seeing none, Madam Secretary, call for the vote, and this will be for 5 and 6.
Member Little? Aye. Member Perez?
Aye.
Member Owens?
Aye.
Member Orlando? Member Carbone?
Aye.
Member Camcar?
Aye.
Member Hernandez?
Aye.
The motion carries 7-0 to adopt resolution number R 2021-206 and resolution number R 2021-205.
All right, moving forward, there's no other business. There's no mayor council issues for this, for our discussion. So we will adjourn at 6:13 p.m.